Welcome everybody to the DKOldies live stream. My name is Joey. Today is Thursday, April 3rd. We're well on our way into April. Excited to get into today's stream. Thought I'd start off by taking a few questions. I get peppered with questions all day long in comments, across all the videos we post, Twitter, everywhere, and don't have time to get back to all of them. So this is your chance. Feel free to ask away. Plus, got a brand new collection right here. Cole picked this one out for us. He's been over in the opening team. Excited to see what's in that. We're going to get to that shortly. Plus, our giveaway is coming up. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is to share the post and comment in the chat that you shared, just like Spencer did. It's for my Facebook viewers. It gets you entered in the giveaway. So it's just a little bit disorienting because it's reversed. So I don't know what way to center myself. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Joseph, it's good to see you. Happy Thursday indeed. We're almost to the end of the week. Jared, tornado weather. Yeah, we had some big storms come through last night. Today actually got warm. I think going up to 70 degrees today. It's glorious. I'm actually a little bit warm right now myself. What's up, Brady? Good to see you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, like I said, first couple minutes here, I'm just going to be answering some questions. One that I saw earlier, I'll get the ball rolling with. Someone was asking what are the like the busiest departments here at DK Oldies. I would probably say the cleaning and refurbishing teams are probably the busiest. What people don't realize is so many of these systems, you know, the NES, 40 years old, the Wii, 20 years old, so many of these systems, being as old as they are, need a lot of work to get them running again. Cleaning the outside, the inside, and then fixing all the broken parts. People think these things just work, you know, 30, 40 years later. They need a lot of work to get them working. So the refurbishing team, fixing up all the parts, replacing broken pieces, adjusting the lasers, fixing disk drives. And then the cleaning team, you should see, I mean, I guess you guys know, you've seen the boxes that we open up here and seen new collections come in. So you've seen the condition of what some of the games look like. What's going on, Sean? Thank you for sharing. I'm going to be keeping my eyes open the best I can for some comments, some questions here. What's up, Noah? Lexi and I just finished filming a new shipping video. We had a bunch of fun with it. Actually, one with Lexi and I just went up a couple minutes ago. I think Benny was just putting the finishing touches on it. The Switch 2 seems interesting, Drift. That's right. I thought people would want to talk about that. The system itself looks cool. The little mice, the mouse thing, seems kind of neat. I'd like to see how that works. And then what? They talked about the new Mario Kart, the new Donkey Kong. I know a few people here are interested. I was talking to Billy about it earlier. He said he's definitely getting one. What are you guys thinking? Are you interested? Are you down with it? Super Mario Land or Super Mario Land 2? And what Game Boy? My original Game Boy. The original model, the clear version that I had growing up, and the original Super Mario Land for sure. What's up, Ryan? Did you see the shipping? Thank you. Alex, favorite system? So I've said this before. The NES is what I've got all my like childhood memories with, but then the Super Nintendo, you know, as soon as I saw that, it was just amazing. It was such a leap from my NES. Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, getting to see Yoshi, I couldn't get over it. What's up, Dylan? How is business? Business is busy as ever. I think I did just a little tour of the shipping department earlier in the week. You get to see hundreds of orders on a single day shipping out. The shippers are at their stations. The shipping manager who lays all the orders out on the table. Do I play Xbox? Jared, I do. I've got an Xbox One right now, and I've been playing the new Call of Duty with my friends over the weekends. Some multiplayer, finally getting a little bit better. And then the zombies mode, I've always loved the zombie mode for sure. What's up, David? Lexi thought the Game Boy was a touch screen. That's right. So we were trying to kind of show, like, you know, younger kids now. I know Lexi might not be of the exact age, but I got to work with the people I've got here. People are like, she's not young enough to be confused by it. Yeah, you hand a little kid a Game Boy, an original Game Boy, he's going to have no clue. Where did the games download to? Where's the Wi-Fi connection? You know, no, it uses these actual cartridges. You have to power it on. The thing boggles their mind, and everybody's arguing over, is it Gen Z or Gen Alpha that would be confused? Just a skit, folks, just a skit. What's up, Wayne? Favorite NES game? Mario 3, then 2, and Little Nemo's Dream Master. A little bit of a deep cut there for you. What's up, Tarek? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Left 4 Dead 2, yes we do, Leighton. That's a popular one for sure. Why is it so hard to find Nintendo Switch games? No other platform is that difficult because of the type of cartridge. Paul, I don't know. So I can't speak to your own search, but you know, here we kind of focus more on the retro stuff. We get plenty of Switch stuff in. If you've seen the unboxings, we get plenty of Switch stuff, but I don't know. It's a good question. I have played the Mafia games, Lewis. 3 I thought was great. 2, I think 2, I can't remember too much of, and then 1 I watched gameplay of on YouTube. PlayStation 1 or Dreamcast? Up, Summer. PlayStation. Dreamcast is cool, but like I don't really have the memories with it. I didn't really grow up with it. I know how amazing the system is for sure, but like... What's up, Scott from Oklahoma? Good to see you. Is this stuff worth buying? Tyler, if you're asking about our stuff, absolutely. You've seen our processes. I've shown it here hundreds of times. You've seen it from when stuff comes in. When I open up brand new collections, I'm gesturing right over here to the box we're about to open up here in a few minutes. And clean everything up, fix it all up, back it by a 1-year warranty, and list it on the website for sale, for sure. Orlando, Florida. What's up, Jamie? Does the store have Project Cars 2? Gregory, I'm not familiar with that one. I would say there's a good chance, though. We have tens of thousands, nay, hundreds of thousands, possibly, of games in stock. I mean, it's insane. That's another thing I see. Like, I've seen some other stores. That's one of the things that DKOldies does that nobody else can do. I've seen people going into other stores that might have a small storefront, and you know, they might have a glass case, and inside they've got 7 Nintendo 64 games. They've got 5 GameCube games sitting over here. Number one, it's locked in a glass case. You can't even get to them. And the chances of them having the 6 or 7 GameCube games you played as a kid and you're dying to get, very, very slim. They have 7 of them total. We have hundreds in stock. I mean, this is the only place you can come and get the PS3 game you wanted, pick up a Game Boy, the GameCube game, Nintendo 64 stuff, controllers, cords, all in one spot. There's a new Devil May Cry anime. That sounds interesting on Netflix. I haven't heard, Jeremy. I'll keep my eyes open. Favorite Zelda? Dallas, I really like the original gold cartridge on the NES, but Link to the Past, Super Nintendo version, that's great as well. Pokemon XD, no, I don't know too much about Pokemon XD. I've heard great stuff about it, though, for sure. DKOldies is an amazing website. Thank you, Wayne. Yep, you've been around for a while, you know. On the 5th, the Switch will be considered retro. What, is that because the new Switch is coming out? Sure, I can see it. That sounds fine. What's up, Dwayne? Do we clean and refurbish everything we sell? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And that's the thing, like you've seen, the fact that people are still, like you see the shipping videos that I put out every single day, you know, there's multiple ones every single week, and I show the product, I hold the products up to the camera just about like this close. You can see that the Game Boy is sparkling. You can see that the case on that PS2 game is perfect. Yeah, it's show it off all the time, all the time. What's up, Diego? How can I work at DKOldies? Well, we're constantly hiring. Check out online, check out our website. You can check that out there. We do ship worldwide, Nikki. That's a good question as well. Favorite video game based off a TV show? I like Uncharted. That went backwards. That started as a game and they turned that into a movie. Throw that out there for now. Sup, Lewis? Does my sister still play video games? So I got her a NES system for Christmas or birthday. This was a couple years ago. And I think I got Mario 1, 2, and 3 that go with it. And yeah, she still loves those. We have such great memories of playing those as kids. We used to get up so early on Saturday mornings because, like, you know, I was of the generation where parents didn't really want you playing games. Or at least they wanted the balance, you know, and that's something that I notice seems to be lost in today's age. Kids come home from school, they go straight to their bedroom, pull down the dark curtains, turn on their PC, and are in Discord chat all night long. Maybe they come down for dinner. Like that seems to be the experience of a lot of kids nowadays. And back in the day, we'd come home from school, we'd meet up with friends outside, we'd bike around the neighborhood, stop over a friend's house for some GoldenEye, then back outside for basketball. You know, like that kind of balance was, but anyway, my parents, especially in the beginning, you know, with our first game system, they were skeptical about the whole thing. And so, yeah, we would wake up early in the morning to be able to get some good playtime in on the weekends before my parents even woke up. And this was back, you know, when if they turned off the system that you were playing, you lost your save file, you lost everything. So, what's up, Tarek? Where's Marty and Britt? They don't work here anymore. They were a lot of fun, though. That's the thing. Like that, people come and go at companies. These questions confuse me a little bit because, like, they don't work here anymore. Like people come, people go. I've got, you know, I've had my team is kind of constantly evolving and changing, and it's fun. I do certainly miss some of my old coworkers though. Every once in a while I'll come across an old video, and it's wild. It's just like a blast from the past, the memories that come back just by watching the video. I can remember the struggle we had while filming it, and the funny moments when we messed up the lines. And I was at McDonald's yesterday and bought a Happy Meal toy, and there's a Minecraft toy. Phil, Austin was just telling me about it. I went to McDonald's for breakfast this morning and got a breakfast burrito and a hash brown. And when I came back, Austin was saying, you didn't get the Minecraft stuff. Evidently there's the purple man, Grimace, who looks like a zombie or something like that. What's up, Justin? Who's that girl with you in the videos now? Is she a new trainee at the store? So, Justin, she's actually been here for a little while. She was hired in as like on the cleaning team, and she worked in the shipping department, kind of like I did. I've, you know, been in a bunch of different departments before finally years ago settling here into social media. But yeah, she's been here for a bit, and then she joined the social media team. I guess she was in a few videos like about a year ago, but then sort of officially joined the social media team like 3 months ago or something. What's going on, Hamza? That's right. You won in our giveaway. That's right. So I saw you were messaging, Hamza. You were saying that you're in Algeria, and there was a problem getting something to ship there. So what my associates were telling me is there are third-party shipping options to be able to get stuff to countries that we don't ship to. They can be able to give you all the details on it, but yeah, it's a simple process. Basically, it's it gets shipped to somewhere else and then shipped to you. That's one option for it. A sausage McGriddle, a hash brown and orange juice. That does sound good, Courtney. I love that. Britt was a great artist, David. She was. Remember the Wii? What is it? The Wii drawing board? It's escaping me right now. Anyway, she would draw pictures on there. She drew me on it one time. It was awesome. Why are you such an amazing human, Brady? I love that question. Thank you. I'm going to speak on that for the next 20 minutes. Justin, it is a fun place to work. I mean, all right, so there's a couple different angles for this. One angle here is like for my specific job on the social media side, I get to like advertise and show off the coolest stuff in the world, games. You know, we've talked about it before. Imagine we worked somewhere where we made like toilet plungers or spoons or something. Their social media team, good luck, guys. Here, we get to show off, you know, people's favorite games from their childhood. I'm not saying it's easy, okay? It's a lot of work, but like just the fact that we're around. So that's cool. You know, the fact that the stuff that we offer is stuff everybody loves. And then we've got a great team. You know, you've seen, over videos, you've seen all the teammates we've got, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Do you find that remakes and remasters affect the price of games at your store? So I'm not 100%. I could speak more towards the renewed interest in the older titles. When something new comes out, a new entry in the series, there's always a big amount of people who are looking to pick up the older versions and like see where the series got its start or revisit some of the olders. The new Assassin's Creed game, for example, came out. Assassin's Creed Shadows instantly bolstered sales of Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, Black Flag, Origins, Odyssey, whatever, all they are. What's up, Craig? Glad to see so many people love retro gaming, keeping physical games alive. Craig, that's the thing. Like, you don't realize how many people find their old stuff and just assume there's no value to it and chuck it in the trash. Like, the amount of this stuff that's in circulation diminishes every single day. Year by year, there's less of this stuff out there. And what we try to do is keep it out of the trash. We pay people for it. Get it in here, try to bring it back to its original beauty, get it functioning again, and get it into new hands so new people can enjoy it. Every single year, you know? I mean, imagine 5, 10 years from now, it's just going to be that many fewer out there. They're going to be harder to get. So yeah, keeping these things alive and in circulation, that's what we're here for. I can work here in DKO 24 hours without any salary. MD, I will pass that along to the bosses. I wish I'd never gotten rid of my Nintendo 64. Kimberly, I know what you mean. My old gaming stuff got lost along the way too. I don't remember what happened even. Did my parents give it to a cousin or something? And when I was just saying how people, you might be thinking, wait, you mean somebody would throw out their Nintendo 64 or something? Like, you don't always realize what has value. I'm sure when I remember when my grandparents passed and we were going through their house cleaning stuff up. I mean, you're trying to clean out the house, find stuff that you could sell somewhere, but there was lots of stuff that we just didn't know what to do with, didn't know if it had any value, and just chucked it. I'm sure it's that some collector or somebody who knew about whatever that stuff was would have said, wait, you were throwing the... But, like, you just don't have the time, you know? And then also, you know, people... Anyway, lost that thought. What's up, Derek? Glad you made it. I have 2 games that have no cases. Looking for the game cases for these 2 specific games. Brian, oof, tough. A lot of time, you know, we don't often get the cases without the game. Generally, it's the cases that get lost. So you've seen as we go through collections, oftentimes we'll be pulling out games, discs a lot of times that don't have the cases with them. So I do know what you mean there. What's up, Adrian? Thank you for sharing. You're entered in the giveaway coming up soon. Joey, stop ignoring me. Tariffs, in fact, affect used games. What are they doing about it? Chris, honestly, I don't really know. I'm on the social media team here. So I don't know what's going to come of that. I was just hearing on the news about new tariffs coming into play. I think the majority of that is going on with stuff coming from outside the country, and pretty much everything we've got here is, you know, sold to us. People reach out from inside the country to sell stuff, so I hope little to no impact. Again, that's not really my area, though. The Virtual Boy, David, yes, I see that from time to time. Not very often. I love when we come across them, though. What's up, Bob? DKO should get a booth at a Comic-Con. A meet and greet would be awesome. I would love to do that. That would be neat. The thing is, like, why DKOldies is so popular and, you know, bigger than the other game sites and stores is because we reach outside of the core gaming audience to the casual person. The owner recounts this great story about how his wife was going into GameStop to pick up some games for the kids. She wasn't exactly sure of what system it was for, so she was asking questions of the employees there, and they were just brutal, just speaking down to her, like, how do you not know if it's the PS4 or the PS5? Like, does it have this many terabytes or this many? And she was like, what? I'm just looking to get the game. The gamers seem to think that, you know, everybody should know as much as they do. And most people, like anytime we put up share some sort of tip or something or other, there's always a ton of people in the chat, duh, how could you not know? And then there's hundreds of other comments of people being like, wow, I never knew that. It's the first time I'm hearing it. I don't know why it's exactly like that. You know, honestly, the answer in most of these cases is it's kids. If you looked at the profile of somebody saying, how could you not, only an idiot wouldn't know that the Wii can play GameCube game. It's a 16-year-old or a 12-year-old or something. They just don't really get how the world works just yet, so got to cut them a little slack with it. From the UK, what's going on, Callum? Good to see you. Started DKOldies University. That's interesting, Dwayne. What would that be? game tips. Share these share these tips. Okay, get ready. We're about to get into today's collection. I'm excited. This is where we get all the stuff that comes from, that we list on the website, comes from people out there just like you. And we're going to be opening up a new collection here in just a moment. Chad, the Intellivision, I don't know too much about. I don't see it too often. What's up, Wayne? Yeah, I can't stand the trolls. Wayne, I know what you mean, but like I said, most of the kids, most of the people making these jokes, I'll bet that was $5,000. And that's another one, you know, like people, anybody who's actually taken the time to check out the website knows that the prices are not bad. Right now, for example, like, I think there's almost 2,000 games under 20 bucks. And this is just Nintendo games. I'm not even talking PlayStation or Xbox 360. Nintendo games, NES, Super Nintendo, Wii, 2,000 of them under 20 bucks. Every time we show off a game, I'll bet that was 100 bucks. You can get a Wii. We've got a Wii system, comes with cords and controller for 70 bucks. PlayStation, I think it was the original PlayStation you can get for under 100 bucks. So anytime you see somebody saying that in the prices, like I said, it's kids. They heard one of their favorite YouTubers make a joke, and that's what they do. They parrot the joke. Okay, this was fun. Let's spin the camera around. Boop. And let's jump into today's collection. I have it sitting right up here on the table with me. Give me 1 second. Okay. Up here in this box right here, please, fragile, handle with care. Coming to us from Levi in Lakewood, Colorado. Let's see what's inside today's collection. Super Nintendo system, right off the bat, getting to see a Super Nintendo. Love to come across it, I was just saying, one of my favorites. It's a weird looking case. Printed out from the movie gallery. Simpsons Hit and Run. Turtles, Prince of Persia. No, there's a Minority Report game. I love that movie. Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise, but whoops. Nicktoons Unite. There, Sponge Man down there. Ah. Third-party Super Nintendo controller, as well as a power adapter. Surfing game. I haven't played a surfing game outside the NES in forever. And The Incredibles. GoldenEye, that's cool with the hologram on it. Star Wars and Godzilla. Assassin's Creed. We were just speaking about that as well. And Rainbow Six. We do sell the Xbox 360. Yeah, we do, Caesar. Forza, Gears, hockey, and here's an example, just the game on its own. When we sell, like, say, for example, if we sell this game on its own, I can't believe you guys would take the case away and the manual, and I'll bet you're going to sell them separate. This is how the game came in. Look, it's just right here. They lost the case, they lost the manual. It's the other thing. People think the game systems, why didn't you sell the box to the Super Nintendo? We don't even know if there's controllers in here yet. It's just the system. We sell them as they come in. People rarely sell complete sets. A Burnout, Top Gun, Tetris. Oh, good Lord, what happened to that artwork? Call of Duty game. Artwork we would not sell in this condition. Nobody is going to want that chewed up like that. Another disc, Smash Melee. When is something considered retro? Oh, is that Derek? That is a can of worms. Can of worms you're opening. I myself, and everybody I guess has something different. I myself like to think 2 generations back. So Xbox 360, absolutely. Xbox One, just because there's a new Series X out. Xbox One, that doesn't mean we don't carry it. It's not like just we only carry, but I see people kind of get into the weeds about that all the time. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to be considering the Switch retro once this new Switch comes out? Zelda. Oh, Game Boy SP is in here too. Cool looking platinum model. Super Nintendo stuff, F-Zero and a Donkey Kong. GameCube controllers, more of them. And more. Some more games over here. What do we have? Burnout and, the Fantastic Four game. That's crazy. What's up, Jordan? When did you start the business? Well, Jordan, it's not my business. I work here in the social media department. But we've been in business for over 20 years. Can you imagine that? Over 20 years. Refurbishing consoles, getting them into new hands, and keeping this stuff alive. It's wild to think about. A Wii system. You can see right there, it's got the GameCube ports on it. Some Game Boy stuff down here also. What do we have? Pokemon Red and Pac-Man. When DKOldies starts selling it, then it's retro. There you go. There you go, Jenna. Bugs Life and a casino game. Sims manual. Turtles game. Some more Sims. Wario Land. Rugrats. Whoops. Sims and Turtles. Yes, I saw that. Got one more. It's Tetris. And, oh, wow, this is cool. Game Boy case. I can feel nothing in it. Wow, look at that, though. Shoulder strap. Imagine rocking that back in the 90s. Oh, two more stragglers. Driver and Mario. Okay. Cool collection today. Some games, systems as well. Controllers, all going to be going up onto the website at DKOldies.com. It started in Drew's basement, Jenna. Yes. Exactly, it did. Drew started this company many, many years ago, and it did. Started in his basement. He then hired on his childhood best friend, and that got the ball rolling. Yep. Okay, get ready. We're doing the giveaway. While I've been streaming, 6 names have been picked at random, and they were placed upon this prize wheel. I'm going to give the wheel a hefty spin, and to you today's winner is we're playing for 20 bucks in-store credit. Best of all, best of luck, everyone. Best of all. Joseph Delaney. Joe, today it's you. Congratulations, Joseph Delaney. You are today's winner. 20 bucks in store credit or headed into your account. Joseph, all you have to do, have an account on our website, DKOldies.com, and message me here with the email address you use to log into the website. Get your store credit added. Leave you with a parting glance out here. I can see Austin back there. He's testing games. Yeah, he's got a good job going on back there. Heather looks like she's cleaning up some game cases. Looks like some artwork there she's going through. All right, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. The Q&A was fun. I love getting to answer questions and talk with you guys. It's some of the highlights of my week. I need to be doing this more. Wait, quick glance over here at Christian. Looks like he's shipping something out. I can't quite make it out, though. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.